All right, guys. So today we're gonna be doing Green Book. Green Book is actually based on a true story um, of a tour, right, of the Deep South by African American pianist Don Shirley and Italian bouncer and later actor Frank Tony Lip uh, Vallelonga. Yes, yes. The film won an Academy Award for Best Picture, Best Original Screenplay, and Best Supporting Actor for Ali. Right? It had a budget of 23 million, and it made 321.8 million at the box office. The film stars Viggo Mortensen, Mahershalaali, and Lindacardellini. Those are you can say are the three main characters of this film. Um, I didn't mention the year, did I? So it came out in 2018. Is it me or is time flying, Rob? I don't know. It just feels like time is flying. Because this thing
Yeah.
felt like it came out only yesterday,
For me, that's the COVID effect.
The what?
Time travel. COVID makes everything feel like time.
Oh, right, right. And I do remember when it came, like Mahershala Ali, he won an Academy Award for supporting actor in Moonlight, and a few years later, then he won an Academy Award for supporting actor for this one, for this role. So that must have been something else. I don't think something like that has been done before,
Yeah.
especially for a black actor. Um, I
He's the
mean,
Al Williams of
the Pharrell Williams.
acting, supporting roles.
Oh yeah, I get you. I
That's
get you.
that best lead yet.
Yes, yes. So maybe let's just go through the cast that we just mentioned now. So Viggo Mortensen, we've spoken about Viggo Mortensen before. He has he's mostly known for playing
Aragon.
Aragorn in Lord of the Rings, or the trilogy, Lord of the Rings, The Twin Towers, and Return of the King.
Yep.
And he was in Carlitos Way in '93. Was
Sure.
in Crimson Tide in '95. Was in G.I. Jane in '97.
Mm-hmm.
Was in 28 Days in 2000. And then he was in Captain Fantastic in 2016. That's Vigo right there.
Well, I
Brilliant
would
actor.
say the bigger ones would definitely be The Road, the ones
The
that he's
Road.
actually really known for. In terms of like him being as a leading man, The Road is the post-apocalyptic movie where it's
Okay.
him and his son, masterpiece in my opinion.
I'm not
Also,
familiar with
um,
with The Road. Okay.
oh no, it's a masterpiece. You should definitely watch it. I recommend it to the death. The History
All
of
right.
Violence is definitely a classic. People know that one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then there's one more that is a absolute masterpiece as well, but now I can't find it. The one where he plays a Russian. Where he plays a Russian.
He's also a photographer apparently.
Eastern Promises.
Pardon?
Oh, Eastern Promises. That one he learned the Russian lifestyle. He plays a Russian gangster.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
he
Isn't that
learned
why he went to like method?
yes. He's a
Yeah.
he gets ridiculously into one of his roles. Honestly, to me,
Mm.
he's one of those guys where I feel like we need to start talking to him on the level of Daniel Day-Lewis in a way when it comes to his
Yes.
effort that he involves. But
100%.
definitely not noticed enough for that. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, I feel like he's like the Michelson brothers, like you mentioned Daniel Day-Lewis, like people who okay, maybe let me not put Daniel Day-Lewis with the Michelson brothers, but what I'm just trying to say is the people that are so brilliant that they're not even commercially recognized to a certain extent. It's like they're an actor's actor
Yeah,
instead
they
of
disappear.
being,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
absolutely. I think they disappear so well that we don't notice them enough.
And
Absolutely.
maybe they don't want the fame. I don't know.
True enough. Like, I feel like one of the reasons we all know Brad Pitt so well is because most of the time he plays Brad Pitt. You think about it. Brad
Yes.
Pitt plays Brad Pitt.
But it's also like the media covers him so much that eventually, like, you will know who he is because he's everywhere, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's PR or what. But
that and Brad Pitt is a beautiful man. Let's not kid ourselves.
yeah, but Viggo is not an ugly man, though.
Yeah, of course. But I'm just saying, like, people like that pretty boy vibe, especially in the post-90s.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
There was a period where like Leonardo DiCaprio's face and Brad Pitt's face was it, and like George Clooney almost took a back step for a second there.
But like, at a point also, Johnny Depp was like #1 for a while.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So you're right.
Again, it was like that what you call it, grunge band, the musician type vibe.
Yeah.
Face you were going for.
Almost goth type of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost feel like Viggomortensen was almost born in the wrong time period. If he had been born in the Christopher Reeves time period,
yes,
I think he would have been a lot more like Bruce Willis time period. I feel like if he had blown up that Bruce Willis
face, that
time period, I feel like his face would have fit a lot more there.
Or the Steve McQueen era.
Even then, yeah, that's not bad. Yeah. I mean, think about it. Bronson. I don't know if you know Charles Bronson.
I'm not sure.
Considered a heartthrob. Once upon a time in the West, of course, the Death Wish movies. I know that you know Bronson.
Charles Bronson does sound familiar, but I also think the Bud Spencer and Terence Hill era as well.
Yes, Terence Hill is probably, maybe not say Bud Spencer, but Terence Hill, yeah.
Sorry, I just meant by that era.
Yes. Yeah, that time period.
Yes.
Maybe slightly a little bit after.
Oh yes, I do know Charles Bronson. Didn't he star in those movies that you like talking about? Yeah.
The Death Wish movies or
the Death Wish? Yes.
The Death Wish. Oh, okay.
The Death Wish movies, yeah.
Definitely, that was him, and he was 60 years old by the time the 5th movie came out.
That's crazy, bro.
Yep. But yeah, Viggomortensen, master, brilliant, and I think you can tell. I don't know if he literally put on weight for this movie. It feels like he did.
No, he did. He definitely did. He must have.
Yeah, because that's not a fat suit. That's if he probably just put on weight for that. Yeah. I don't think those are prosthetics.
And then we have Mahershalaali. The first time, I think I've mentioned this before, the first time I got exposed to this man was when I was watching the 4400, which is a series that was really good. Came around the same time as Desperate Housewives when it came out. Came out before Heroes. I think it was even better than Heroes at the time when it came out. But yeah, then because it came out between 2004 and 2007.
Okay, I watched the whole thing. I would definitely say maybe the early seasons.
Yeah, I think season 1. Season 1 for sure.
Overall, 4400 beats Heroes, but first 2 seasons of Heroes are a masterpiece. So 100%. I feel like it's unfair. It's like, imagine like you start here and you do this, whereas they were just like this. So do you know what I mean? Sorry,
do that again.
Heroes was this, and then this, and then 4400 was like this. Yeah, like that.
No, I get you, but it got cancelled quickly as well. So
no, it ended, man. I remember the final episode
of the 4400, but it got cancelled.
Okay, fine, but they gave themselves an ending. Let's put it like that.
Okay, I get you.
It was cancelled, but they gave themselves an ending, and the ending was not bad. I enjoyed it.
Okay, I need to watch it properly. And then he was also on Crossing Jordan. He was on The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Do you know what he was, in my opinion? To me, he was that TV show actor that's always good. Like the guy that plays Crowley or the guy that plays Lucifer in Supernatural. I don't know if you watch Supernatural.
No.
Or what's his face? The guy from Far Cry. John Esposito, Breaking Bad. Everything he's in is good. You know what I mean? But then for some reason, out of nowhere, he just kind of blew up and then became something else entirely.
I get you.
I feel like that's what Mahershalaali became, in my opinion. Like, he really, he was just normally the best person in the TV show. Yes. And then he just became the best person in general. Like,
have you watched Luke Cage?
Of course, yes.
Have you seen how different Luke Cage became after he left?
Well,
It was
definitely.
it was no longer the same.
But it's so funny because not like the writers left. No, they just
He just dwindled.
Yeah.
You know.
Just
Yeah.
hold on to that. It's like a level of quality that can't be explained.
Yeah. And then it's like that thing. When we used to watch soapies when we were kids. When an actor that we knew and love is replaced by another actor, the new actor is not bad. They're just not that actor that we're already used to.
It's like the next person that plays Wolverine. I'm sure they won't be bad, but
Or Tony Stark. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But have you noticed that with Batman, we're always skeptical until we watch the movie? We're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I feel like that has a lot to do with the director.
Yes.
Even though I feel like I would say we were less skeptical of Jokers. Like, I don't know about you, but I was excited about what's his face becoming the Joker until it was terrible.
Yeah, I was also excited until I saw the movie. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, because how you take an Oscar winner and then do that to him? Like, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, then we have Lindacardellini. Oh man, I've had a thing for Lindacardellini since the Scooby-Doo movies. Back in the early 2000s. So she played Velma Dinkley in Scooby-Doo and Scooby-Doo, the sequel to Scooby-Doo. She was in Legally Blonde, Brokeback Mountain. She was in Daddy's Home. She was in Avengers as Hawkeye's wife. Well, Avengers Age of Ultron. She was also in Hawkeye, the series. She was in Grandma's Boy, if you remember Grandma's Boy.
Yeah.
Where she had blonde hair in that one. Actually, I think she started in Freaks and Greek Geeks, or she gained prominence in Freaks and Geeks, which is a series. I mean, you could say that it made superstars. I mean, that's a series the way we got Seth Rogen, James Franco, her. You know.
It was like the Untouchables yeah.
Yeah, and I think Judd Apatow was heavily involved in that show. So, let's see what else. Oh, and then it's amazing how these people make so much money playing different characters in the MCU. Because she voiced Layla in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, if you've watched it.
No, I have not seen the final one yet.
So imagine the MCU giving you money from both sides. You're getting royalties from Hawkeye and Age of Ultron, and on the other hand, you're getting royalties from Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's how it should be, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Gotta keep. If people do you good, then keep supporting them, in my opinion.
100%. Oh, and she was also in New Girl. I remember she was in New Girl as the main character's older sister. Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. I see The Founder here. That's one of my favorite. I love that movie. So
Yeah, same here. We need to review it, man. But I think I need to call in Sam for that one. If you remember Sam from Sam and Cam, like how we called you for the social network, he will be very interested in joining for that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the main stars, the main actors. There's just someone else that I want to mention. His name is
John Cena.
Sebastian Maniscalco. Sebastian Maniscalco.
The comedian, yes.
Yes, the comedian. Yeah, he was in
everything that's ever been Italian. He's every Italian
yeah.
ever existed.
Look, you can't have an Italian movie without this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in About My Father with Robert De Niro.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the TV series Bookie. I mean, you can hear Bookie. It sounds the Bookies, you know. He was in The Irishman. Yeah. He was in Tag, if you remember Tag.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
And a bunch of rap stuff, yeah.
I don't know if there's anybody else you want to mention, but I think that should suffice.
Oh, yeah. I think that's a shockingly quick one today.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the other people are there, but I think these are the main people to look at, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, sir. Then I guess we can get to it.
Right. Cool. Then let's start breaking down the movie.